Hello and welcome everybody. This is Randy Replay. Minnesota Twins baseball is back here on the SSN. Sore throat has been somewhat recovered here, and we are ready for baseball once again. Except it's not going to be like the baseball we know. Yes, this game has been moved to Target Field after a long battle that took up the whole week. Randy didn't report on it because, well, the GMs and the president of baseball operations did tell me not to. So, after a scheduling conflict with the Minnesota Construction Union, specifically the Marble Tabletop Division, or Countertop Division, sorry, they're holding a seminar here at the Metrodome. So, this game has been moved down to the other side of the city to Target Field. So we will get our second taste of outdoor baseball today as Derek Fahey, 0 for 3, 5.63 ERA, will go up against Dan Mengden with a 3-1 record and a 3.38 ERA. So if you missed the last one, you will find out today that Gassan Crom has been sent down to the AAA roster. It just wasn't working out. I mean, he went 0 for 14 before getting his first hit. And then going 1 for 15 in the major leagues. In AAA, though, he has 60 at-bats. He scored 4 runs, no home runs, 7 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, and is batting at .250. So Gassan Crom back down to AAA. That is where he is, I don't want to say needed, but that's where he was playing good this season. So he's back down there. And then Luis Gonzalez, excuse me, if we can find him here. Did I skip over? There he is back from his injury, the MCL sprain, after, I think, sliding for a ball. I'm not sure. Some contact with the ground there, and then he is back, so he will start in first base and lead off your Minnesota Twins today. So they are ready for first pitch out here at Target Field, so we are going to get you ready the same. This has been Randy Replay. The series is tied 1-1. Minnesota looking to take their first series in, I want to say, 3 or 4 series. Let's actually go back. Yeah, ever since the Rangers on April 25th and 26th. We took 2 from them. Looking to do that in 1-2 series from there. So this has been Randy Replay. I will see you in just a moment. Hello and welcome everybody. Oakland Athletics at Minnesota Twins here in beautiful Target Field.
And now, your Minnesota Twins.
A lot of people paying to see the game today. Here in outdoor baseball. Very much a rare thing here is our second game here at Target Field before the All-Star break. Derek Fahey, 5 starts, 0-3 record, 5.63 ERA. He has pitched 32 straight innings, 37 hits, 1.41 whip, 34 strikeouts, and 8 walks on his rap sheet. Today he will face Rajai Davis to start off. 2 for 8, 2 homers,
Leading off for Oakland,
and
center
2
fielder,
RBIs.
number 11, Rajai Davis.
So Target Field plays host to this one as Fahey starts with a low fastball that misses the plate. 0-1, or the strike zone, really. I mean, slider in the dirt. 73 degrees, clear skies, wind 7 miles an hour blowing into the stadium from that center field zone. So we're going to see some balls get down on the ground quick due to that wind coming in there. So Derek Fahey's not doing too well here in the beginning as another curveball misses. It's 3-1. Got to get control here. As Nyland will glove this one, but in foul territory. Of course, Thaddeus Rozu given a break. Also out of the lineup, Travis Lee. It'll be Nehemiah Rozu as this one gets down. And Tevin Fair slips out there on the grass. Rajai Davis with speed. He's called just safe in there at second.
Batting second,
Keith
shortstop,
Ryberg.
Marcus Semien.
And then DHing today is Richard Salthy. Josh Fitzer gets a day off, and he just slipped out there. So, well, we'll go down as an error. That's not something you want to see from a left fielder, for sure. Cut fastball. Swung on, foul away. So Semien, who is having a good series against the Twins here, will bloop this thing. No throw, or he does throw, but it's safe. So an infield single.
Batting third
for Semien.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
And it's Chris Davis, not the Chris Davis, but a Chris Davis. Of course. He's also having a good series here against the Minnesota Twins.
0-1's the count.
0-1 as the fastball gets the strike zone there.
Ball.
We're going to do it again. It's a ball missing too low. Trying to get that double play now is Derek Fahey, no doubt. See, we'll pitch again. This one runs up. The cutter. Let's call the ball. I mean, gotta get control here now. Wild pitch in the dirt. I mean, it's tough. 3-1. It's a big situation. We'll see what happens. Fastball in there as the 3-1 baseball logic comes in. You don't swing at it. And he did not indeed. There's a 3-2 full count. Goes in the dirt, but he swings at it. Fouls it away into the Twins' dugout. If he would have just left it alone, would have been a walk, and we would have been having the bases loaded. So there's another one. And that's out number 1 in the inning, but the run will come home. Rajay Davis scores on the infield
Batting fourth,
sacrifice ground out, if you
baseman,
can even call that.
Mark
So it's
Canha.
quickly 1-0. Athletics as Mark Canha comes up over 7 in the series, as you just saw. Fastball comes in, strike 1. 1-0 now, Athletics over the Twins. And another wild pitch in the dirt. No throw because nobody was on second base out there. Of course, Keith Ryberg gets a game back. And this one is a deep fly ball. It's going to go to the wall. Can is in there with a double. This will score the run. So already 2-0 here in the very first inning.
Batting fifth, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
And if we didn't really talk about the standings now. Kansas City won a game, so they're only a half game back from us.
Ball 1.
That one's too low, ball 1. So if we lose this game, there will not be much separation in the division.
Yep, that ball
AL
went out.
Central division, of course, I'm talking about. Double play ball is out of the question. You just got to go after this guy and strike him out.
Hey.
That's what he seems to be doing here is Derek Fahey. As he's not really the best pitcher on our roster, but he's not the worst. He's kind of that middle starting ground. And there's another foul ball. Just the guy that you need on a day. And this one is gloved by Demetio, thrown onto Gonzalez, out number 2 of the inning. And the run will advance to third.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter.
And here's number 6.
Ryan Healy.
Ryan Healy, Trevor Palouf, Adam Rosales, and then Alejandro Diaza. One of the better names in baseball. So Ryan Healy, 2 for 7 with 2 strikeouts in this series, a couple base hits. Nothing really interesting with Ryan Healy here. There's another strike. 25 pitches already here in the first inning for Derek Fahey. He has faced 6 batters.
Nope, ball 1.
He's allowed 3 or 4 hits to get that 2-0
That's a ball.
score now,
2 balls.
or 2-0
1 strike.
score. And last time we played here at Target Field, we didn't really play the best here.
Ball, that's high.
There's another ball. Call it unfamiliar territory, but Minnesota Construction Union for tabletops, countertops, however you want to say it, really put up a struggle here in a battle. They had the space ever since it was being built, but that's how it goes. The Oakland Athletics get 3 hits and 2 runs here in the first, and the Minnesota Twins do up, leading off Luis Gonzalez. He will face Daniel Mengden today. 5 starts, 3 and 1 record, ERA of 3.38, 29 and 1/3 innings pitched, 22 hits, 1.19 WHIP, 23 strikeouts and 13 walks, and a beautiful mustache. Look at that thing. He will face Luis Gonzalez in his first game back from injury. He's hitting .306, 1 home run, 5 RBIs.
Luis Gonzalez.
He has 2 fastballs, a curveball, and a changeup, so nothing too special here for Mengden, as he has that weird pre-pitch, as Luis Gonzalez will start this game with a base hit. It drops out there in left center field, so Luis Gonzalez gets his first hit
Batting second.
of the
Left
day.
fielder, Tevis Fair.
Saw the curveball very well. And due up now, Tevin Fair, as he runs the curveball on his the inside part of the plate.
Nope.
Curveball
That's
inside, ball 1. I was talking about the pitch to Gonzalez, inside curveball, but then Tevin Fair gets one, so it looks like I'm a psychic. Ha! Anyway, here we go. Ooh, curveball. Tevin Fair swings over top of it. Strike 1. 1 and 1, 3 pitches, runner on first. In the bottom of the first for the Minnesota Twins. Ooh, just on top of the curveball again. Tevin Fair looks a little frustrated as we get a replay, just missing that curveball. It's been all curveballs to Tevin Fair so far here. See what he does. There's another curveball missing. Ball 2. It's now 2 and 2. Luis Gonzalez, a base stealing threat over there. Especially if this at-bat goes for a long time, and it's 3-2 now to Tevin Fair. On deck, Justin Lewis with 4 home runs. And the runner goes. Tevin Fair gets a base hit, so it's a stolen base, I do believe, for Luis Gonzalez. And a base hit for Tevin Fair. We have runners on first and second now for Justin Lewis.
Center fielder, Justin
So
Lewis.
Tevin Fair gets started out 0-2, and then he battles back. Here in the series is Justin Lewis, 3 for 8. As Justin Lewis will face off against Daniel Mengden now. Picked a good time to steal as Tevin Fair got that base hit in there. Ooh, fastball fouled away. Ba-ba-da-boo-bee-joo. Keeping everything low in the zone is Mengden. Trying to get this double play and get out of this inning. Oh! The changeup really got him looking silly out there. 0-2 now to Lewis. So here we go. This is where the plot thickens. What's he going to do here? Does he waste one or does he go after Lewis here? Yeah, and he wastes one, but he swings on it in the dirt. Strikeout for Tevin Fair as first out of the inning is
Batting
recorded.
fourth, designated hitter, Richard.
And it's Richard Salty to him now. One of the better averages on the team. Then it's Axberg, Demetrio, Ryberg, Nyland, and Nehemiah Rozu after Travis Lee takes a day off. Richard Salty, 4 for 8 in the series with a home run, a double, and 4 RBIs. See if he can add to those numbers here. Last time he was in this situation, he hit a home run. Ooh, fouls the fastball off. fans are getting behind the Minnesota Twins here. As the Let's Go Twins chants fill the air of Minneapolis. He swings at a pitch in the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Curveball down low. That'll be strike 2, so 0-2 to Salty. See what he does. No, and he gets hit. Hit him with a pitch that'll load the bases.
Batting fifth.
Where did he get hit
Right
at?
fielder, number 13.
Ooh, right in the back of the shoulder, it looked like. To load the bases for Smeagol, who is now stepped in with a loaded bases situation. Over top of the curveball, strike 1. Now, you'd rather strike out instead of hit a double play here. Double play ground ball, of course, but see what happens.
Nope,
Checked his
that's a
swing,
ball.
change up down low, very good. Right there. As this is a high tense situation. 16th pitch of Mengden's day. We'll go high for a
Yep,
fastball
it's 2-1.
for a ball. 2-1 now. What a first inning this has been for both teams. Bases loaded. Twins do not have a grand slam this season. And that's a base hit. That could score 2 as 2 runs will come in. Luis Gonzalez and Tevin Fair both celebrate on home plate as Smeagol hits a low ball,
The
a
shortstop.
grounder down the
Number 9.
third base line, and it gets through into left field. And that will score 2 runs here. Now just runners on first and second for John DeMettio if he gets a hit like that. Curveball down low, and we're starting to get his little tendencies. He likes to go curveball down low here for ball number 1 on the first pitch. So 321 average, 1 home run, John DeMettio. So it's tied actually 2-2. Minnesota Twins tie this game up. John DeMettio takes a second ball.
No strikes.
The fastball misses on deck. Keith Ryberg over there. Excuse me, must have been this coffee I'm drinking. 2-0. Ooh, fouled away. As you can see, the stands are quite full today here on the bottom levels. They get a little bit less dense on the upper levels, as you can see the home run porch over there. The bleacher seats down there, but and then of course the upper levels are just scarce with fans, but they will come back as DeMettio fouls another one off. 2-2 to DeMettio. And he swings at the low fastball. Strike 3, so that is the second out of the inning, and
Batting
in
7th.
steps Keith Ryberg.
Second baseman, number 4.
So Salty on second, Smeagol on first, and Ryberg at the plate. Double play ball is out of the window here. You just got to get a base hit. Or, I mean, if you want to, you get a home run. Keith Ryberg still looking for his first home run of the season. That overhang in right field is the best place to do it, as Keith Ryberg will foul one off. That was his pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Right down Broadway, as it were, here in baseball terminology. Just fouls it off. Swings on top. Wild pitch. We've been no stranger to that. So 0-2 quickly to Ryberg. As he swings over top that curveball is just so deceiving, as that will end the inning. So we get 2 across on 3 hits, virtually identical to the Oakland Athletics half, save that they hit Richard Salty and load the bases. So both teams have 3 hits and a score of 2 here.
Leading off for
As
Oakland,
Trevor Plouffe, series
third
he has
baseman
3 for
number
8 with a
3.
home run.
Trevor Plouffe.
Of course, he's played multiple innings here at Target Field. This time he's on the other side. Fastball runs up on Derek Fahey, but he's in there, strike 1. Slider catches the outside corner. As you can see, beautiful Target Field. Stadium is gorgeous. Cut fastball swung on, would have been a strike, fouled away. Now what do you do if you're Derek Fahey?
Ball.
Ooh, you give him the high changeup, just didn't catch the corner now. Another fastball fouled away. 34 pitches gone for Derek Fahey now. Another foul away. It's deadlocked at 1 and 2. Curveball swung on, fouled away. This seems to be the trend here now.
2-2 to count.
2-2 as Plouffe lays off a high fastball. This one will be Ryberg down to Gonzalez, out number 1. So Keith Ryberg with good motion and movement
Second
out there.
baseman Adam Rosales.
Here's Adam Rosales. Last 5 games hitting 3 for 20. Going for 150 average in that stand. And now for Fahey, it's just all about
Ball 1's the count.
pitching your strikes here earlier. You can't have guys fouling off your pitches here and having prolonged meetings with these guys. As it's 40 pitches, it's only in the top of the 2nd inning. Get these guys out of here quick. This will be a base hit. As Tevin Ferris stops this one before going to the wall. Gliding to the wall. As he inbounds the ball to Ryberg. So here's on the pitch track. That would have been a strike.
Diaza.
And Alejandro Diaza batting 9th. We'll get his batting information shortly. He's stealing 2nd. Pitched out wisely.
1 strike.
And we caught him stealing. There's the tag. He's out at first. Oh my goodness. Thou shalt not steal. Trophy. He pitched out, and it was a good idea as Nehemiah Rosu throws out his first stealing baseman. So first for the Twins, actually. As get a little excited, Nehemiah. Come on, man. That's quickly 2 outs here as it's 1-1 to Diaza. I've always said here in this series that it was one of the best names in baseball. Really like the name Alejandro, and then Diaza is just fun to say. Ooh, caught fastball, check swing. It was a strike anyway, caught the corner, apparently. So here we go. Curveball, slider up high. I thought it was a curveball, and that is Derek Fahey's first strikeout of the game as he's bouncing back from a rather not so good first inning. So we go down to the bottom of the 2nd. Still 2-2. Oakland adds a hit here in their half. So Steven Nyland,
Leading off for the Twins.
279 average, 2 home runs, 4 RBI on the day. Oh my goodness. Steven Nyland waiting to pitch from the weirdest windup in the MLB. Fouls it off. Now you're going to want to look out for the low curveball here, Nyland, as it's been striking us out all day. Runs inside. He pops this thing up to the infield. And that'll be out number 1.
Batting 9th. Catcher. Number 22.
Here's the ninth batter, Nehemiah Rozu, as the Oakland Athletics will line up defensively as such. So Nehemiah Rozu, first time batting in this series, I do believe. 294 with a home run, 1 RBI. He has home run abilities. We'll see if he can do it here. It's not a home run, but it will be down there for a base hit. Nehemiah Rozu starts his day off 1-0, and now we're back.
Now batting.
Or 1-1. Sorry, buddy. Back up to
Gonzalez.
Luis Gonzalez here batting top of the order. His first time up, he hit a single. He's 1-1 today. Look at that icy stare he has. Oh my goodness. And he's checking Nehemiah Rozu. He's a big stealing threat there. Just a weird pitcher and all is Daniel Mengden. Pitched out, nothing doing. It's quickly 1-0 for Gonzalez here. As he's increasing his lead over there at first base. We'll see what he does. Low changeup. Swung over top of it. Strike one. Would have been called a strike anyway, I do believe here. 30th pitch of Mengden's day goes for a strike. Ooh, a high fastball swung on. Strike two now. Out of the zone. You got to be careful here. Now he could literally go anywhere. Oh, off the plate, called a strike three. Gonzalez with a good eye, but the umpire just calls it. We're going to take a look here.
Fair.
Yeah, that's off the plate, but he calls it strike three as Gonzalez looks back at the umpire, saying, really? So 6 pitches last time Tevin Fair was up, all curveballs to the left fielder.
Ball 1, no strike.
So a fan just yelled out, I love you to Tevin Fair. 1-for-1 singled in the first part of that big inning. It's Nehemiah Rozu. Look at his left leg. He's ready to go. Nehemiah Rozu goes. Strike taken. And he's called out at second base. That will end the inning. So we get caught stealing, but we had a hit to make us virtually identical to the Athletics here at the end of 4 hits and 2 runs for each team. As we take a look at the Fauché Tower here in downtown Minneapolis, the IDS building and more, as that was earlier today. The clouds have since rolled away, and now we're faced with sunshine for baseball. Very good day here for base of the ball variety. Hey, we're going to have to get somebody going to the bullpen here. This is grounded to Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets the speedy Rajay Davis before he can hit the plate. And the fans like that. He took it himself and he beat out the 97 speed Rajay Davis. As he tips his hat to the fans as we cut away. As the fans get a standing ovation to Luis Gonzalez in his first game back. One of the loved members here of the Minnesota Twins. Not the Chris Davis, but a Chris Davis is up on the plate now. Curveball got in there, started out as a ball. Of course, he checked his swing, but it got in there. We're going to take a look at this.
For Oakland, left fielder, Chris Davis.
There's Chris Davis, sorry. He did go around anyway. So either way, must have been somebody else. This one popped into center field. Justin Lewis has to range in a couple feet. High pop-up, and he gets it to end the inning. So the Minnesota Twins do up. Tevin Fair, Justin Lewis, Richard Salty here in our half of the third inning. Inning threat, wild pitch. And Nyland will miss this one. It goes into the outfield and the runner will score. Oh my goodness. For a ball. We're going to get some bullpen action as Buddy Bouchers and Matt Belia will warm up out there. I don't know if you heard that little guy, but he said, haha, strike. Connor down low.
3-2.
It's a 3-2 count. On deck, Alejandro Diaza with one of the better names to say here when you're calling a baseball game. And the changeup got him. So big inning avoided. They still score a run, though, off a couple hits. And another strikeout for Derek Fahey as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Smith, 1-for-1, singled in the first, carrying in a
Leading off the
3.01
fourth for the
average.
Twins, right fielder, number 13.
And we got to sit through this windup again, don't we? Curveball. Very good swing. This one will not get to the wall, so we will hold him at first for a single. And,
Now batting, number 9.
oh, very good curveball swung on. Starting to get his little tendencies here. He goes curveball on the first pitch.
Number 4.
Keith Reiber go for one. For Mengden coming up. Curveball. And it goes for a base hit. Nobody's covering first, so he'll throw in the third. And that will be a base hit on a
Now batting,
two-strike
number 33.
situation as Stephen Nyland will come in. And here we go. The battle of the mustaches now as Mengden will face Stephen Nyland. Of course, he does have some beard hair, but... ooh, just like last time, popped up to the third baseman. We didn't even get his batting information. Ooh, so this will
Now
bring
batting,
in
number 22.
Nehemiah Rosu batting ninth. 1-for-1, singled in the second. He's got such a small strike zone. Runners on first and second. Curveball. Gets it. Throws. And he's out. So what a play by Trevor Plouffe. That was weird. So it goes to Gonzalez. He will get his second put out of the game as he steps on the bag himself. Be sure to go down to the Twins Pro Shop to get everything Minnesota Twins baseball. Yeah, the curveball got him. Waste pitch, but he swung at it. Him any reason to get injured here with that arm. This one will be grounded to Demetrio. Demetrio on to Gonzalez. He catches it out, inning over. And so, we've reached the middle of the fifth inning. I will be giving away tickets here in our half of the fifth. So if you're listening to the stadium, listening at the stadium, be sure to run on down to the kiosk out here in section 110. Luis Gonzalez, 1-for-2, singled in the first. And
First baseman,
here is your giveaway.
Luis Gonzalez.
2 Twins tickets to the game against Boston. That is the third game of the series to the Metrodome as the low fastball is taken. Section 120. Row 13. Seats 5 and 7. So the fans sitting in those seats will get the tickets to the second game here. As this one, it's an error. It's not being picked up by the center fielder. And that is a double for Luis Gonzalez. Okay. So Tevin Fair, 1-for-2, singled in the first inning. If there's any time for offense, it's now. Tevin Fair, 2 up. No outs, bottom of the fifth. 54th pitch of the day on the way. And this one will be grounded out to the second baseman, but Luis Gonzalez will advance to, third. So now we just need a base hit to hit him home.
Center fielder, number 11.
And Justin Lewis, his 0-for-2 with a strikeout in the third. We just need a base hit from you, buddy. Or does Luis Gonzalez steal home? It's 3-2. Oakland. As he strikes out. strike number 1, sorry, on the changeup. Come on, Justin, a fan said. As this one will be a base hit into the gap. Going to the wall, this could be 2 as Lewis is in there with a double. Easily, no throw, he's off the bag. So Justin Lewis with an RBI double that ties the game. Oh my goodness. Another curveball. And that gets in. That was a good little hit there as it goes all the way to the wall. Richard Salty due up. He's ready to go. Curveball, 83 miles an hour, hit line drive, 92 miles an hour coming off the bat. For Justin Lewis, as this is a wild pitch. Salty swings at it. And we'll quiet down the crowd here. Strike 1. It's still only 1 out here. Tie game 3-3, bottom 5. Ooh, fouled away on the weird swing. Here we go. Richard Salty. And he strikes out. Swings on the inside pitch. And here's Smeagol, 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
Now batting.
Looking for
Number
a
13.
home run to add. But we'll take a base hit here. Or a double, curveball, missing, ball 1. Waiting for his pitch is Smeagol. As he hits this down the third base line yet again. Justin Lewis will break for home. Uh-oh. Pickoff situation, it's out number 3, and that ends the inning. Tried to get more, and that is how you do it. The run will score, though, as we lead 4-3.
Left fielder.
So the run counts, but that big inning was cut short due to a poor situation from either Kamada, the third base coach, or Smeagol, the base runner, as that will be the end of Derek Fahey's day, as Matt Belisle will be brought into the game. Excuse me. Ooh, Randy replay. Not feeling the greatest here as Matt Belisle will enter as Derek Fahey goes
Your attention,
almost
please.
6 innings. He goes
Now
5.
pitching for the Twins. Number 12.
As Matt Belisle comes in.
Belisle.
He's a 4 games pitched. 0-1 record. I did not get the rest because I'm focusing on what I want to say about Derek Fahey. Nathan Reichert. Go just. Oh! Slider runs up and gets him. Is that payback for Salty? Was that intentional? Nobody knows. Take a look. Looks like it was right at him.
Vote.
Ball 1 strike. Twins looking to turn 2 after the hit batter. This one's going for Smeagol out there. He gets it and throws it to second in the 6th inning. This one's right back up to Belisle. John DiMatteo, and they call him safe. Belisle didn't get it. John DiMatteo came in. They called him safe. Here's Trevor Plouffe. So the big inning, we have to get out of it. This one will be a base hit. And that will load the bases. Oh, my heavens. As Nehemiah Rozu could not get it there at home, but Belisle's there to pick it up. He didn't miss much. This one goes to Tevin Fair. This could end the big inning. It's over. Tevin Fair ends it. Wowzer. So Matt Belisle gets out of one of the biggest innings of the season. Now bases loaded. Oh, man. We go to the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
Daniel
for Oakland,
Columbe.
Number 35.
10 games. He has
Daniel
1-0 record.
Columbe.
Sorry. 1.29 ERA, 14 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts. Our half of this inning, you just make your way down here. This one will go back to Belisle again. He doesn't get it. It goes in to center field for a base hit. As Alejandro reaches first base.
Number 11,
Rajay
Rajay
Davis
Davis.
doubled in the 3rd. This will be a base hit. gets into center field. Now we've seen Belial get out of big innings, but
The batter, number 10.
this one is just
Shortstop,
crazy.
Marcus Semien.
1-2 strikes to Semien. And ball 4, he'll walk him, so the bases are loaded now. For Chris Davis, 0 for 3 struck on the 6th, and we're going to bring in... Never mind, he's cold,
2,
so Buddy Boucher's.
Davis.
Wild pitch, nobody's moving because the bases are loaded, and Chris Davis is up. So a big inning here. Going to get a mound visit here just to calm down. As pitching coach Allen is out there with the infield guys. He's talking to Matt Belial. And here we go. Calms him down just a little bit.
Oh, that's low.
And another ball. 3-2. And there's a base hit. 2 runs will score unless Smeagol inbounds the ball. He does. It's a single. 1 run scores 4-4 now. Tie game again. Mark Canna doubled in the first. As Boucher's is ready, we're going to get Boucher's in the game.
Your attention, please.
5 games. He has an 0-1 record. 4.61 ERA.
Buddy Boucher.
9 strikeouts for Boucher. Return 2 get out of this inning. Boucher throws home. He gets him out at the plate. That was very good there. So we stop the runner from coming in and getting out. Still tied 4-4, and now the double play will sneak in. Stephen Vogt lays off the sinker inside. Four-seamer, it's a base hit. As nobody's there to cut it off, and they will score a run.
Now batting.
So right, Healy 2 for 3 with a double in his single. Bases are loaded, so if you get in that situation and it's caught, John DeMettio puts the first out away. So the big inning continues, but John DeMettio makes it a little bit easier. Trevor Plouffe 2 for 3 with 2 singles in the game. Now you don't have to worry about anything. You can pitch around this guy and get out of this inning, and then we can score some more here. Our half of the 7th.
Down 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
D-Rod.
Ooh, might have tipped it foul backwards, but goes for a strike. Change up on the ground. Ryberg to Gonzalez. Inning over. Only surrendered 2 runs.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning.
So the 7th inning stretch happens, and now I will give away the Caribou Code. Middle of the 7th, 12 hits, 5 runs for the Athletics.
Your attention,
10
please.
hits, 4 runs as Liam
Now
Hendricks
pitching
will
for
come in.
Oakland,
15 games, 0-2
number
record.
31,
2.65 ERA,
Liam
17 innings
Hendricks.
pitched, 17 strikeouts. Good averages, though, to both left and right hitters. And here's Luis Gonzalez, a double single, 2 runs, 2 for 3 in his game back. Now I will give away the code here.
Gonzalez.
Your code today is Dugout. Good for 1 free cup of Caribou Coffee down here, section 118. Yes, code Dugout for free Caribou Coffee. Limit 1 per customer. Section 118. Just above that section. So Caribou doing something good. The game was called off of the Metrodome, and here's Luis Gonzalez, his 2nd double of the game to lead off the 7th inning, our half of it at least. And the Minnesota Twins bats playing very good here today at Target Field as Luis Gonzalez gets in there with his 2nd double. He's 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and a single. Kevin Fair will hit a sky-high pop-up. Foul. That'll hold Luis Gonzalez at 2nd base. But what a game for the Minnesota Twins. Ooh, strike in there. Taken, strike number 2. Keeping everything low in the zone on Kevin Fair today so far is the pitcher. Kevin Fair. It is caught out there. Oh my goodness. So Tevin Fair. It looked for a second that it would be a home run, but it was caught out during the warning track.
Center fielder.
Here's Justin Lewis, 1 for 3 with a double RBI, scored a run. Can he do it again? Will he do it again? Lewis, big shot. It's gone! Home run, Justin Lewis into the dugout! And now the Minnie and Paulie are shaking hands. You can't really see it because of the sunshine. But Justin Lewis hits the first home run recorded here for the Minnesota Twins in Target Field. Of course, we will be here after the All-Star break, but Justin Lewis goes deep. I do believe that was a curveball. Circle me, Bert. As Bert takes over the TV stuff. A 2-run homer, scoring him and Luis Gonzalez. Richard Salty fired up. And Justin Lewis now takes the lead on the team for home runs at 5. 411 feet down there to left center. Oh my goodness. As we take the lead 6-5. Right out there in the dugouts. Oh my goodness.
Now
So we
batting,
take the lead 6-5.
designated
Richard
hitter,
Salty due up.
Richard Salter.
He will pop up. Foul territory, but it'll be caught out there. Out number 2.
Now batting.
Highest team ERA
Number
entering
13.
play. The Minnesota Twins running second. Liam Hendricks is the pitcher, of course. And here's Smeagol. 3 for 3. 3 singles. See what he can do today. As he faces a guy with a lot of pitches in his repertoire. And it goes down for a single. 4 for 4. 4 singles. Oh, my goodness. As it just gets down past the shortstop.
Number 9.
Wowzers. Here's John DiMettio due up. And what an inning this has been. A 2-run homer. A double from Luis Gonzalez and a single from Smeagol. And there's a foul away from John DiMettio. Gets away from him here. John DiMettio with a big sky-high fly. But caught by the center fielder. Ends the inning. So we add a couple here on the Justin Lewis bomb. 411 feet into the dugouts there, left center. Twins lead 6-5 going into the 8th inning. Sorry, buddies. We're going to get some bullpen action as Glenn Perkins. And then Trevor May, who's listed as a middle reliever, but now given the setup pitcher role, comes in to warm up.
That's a ball.
As Boucher's continue his struggles here. But getting out of that big inning was key for Boucher's. This one, gloved by Nyland, thrown on to first. Luis Gonzalez out number 1. Hopefully that inning struck some fear here as both starters go 5 for 5.
Alejandro
Daniel
Piazza.
gives up 3 runs, or 4, as Derek Fahey gives up 3. 9 hits given up by Daniel, 6 for Fahey, and both have 5 strikeouts on the game. And didn't do too good there. Right to Nyland again. He will throw on to Gonzalez. He's part of out number 2 as Gonzalez has just about every
Center
single
fielder number
out here.
11, Rajay Davis.
Save the stolen base catching. Rajay Davis, 2 for 4, double single, scored a run as well. And Boucher's is just hot out here right now. I don't know how you take him out, unless if you go set up and then closing. Boucher's. Davis will fly out this Smeagol, hitting over. So it goes Nyland, Gonzalez, and now Smeagol to end the inning. Ryberg, Nyland, Rosu due up, looking to add some separation here as Sean Doolittle comes in. ERA of 1.29, 4 games,
Sean Doolittle.
8 strikeouts. What a game this has been. If you're out here now, I mean, that 7th inning was prolonged there. Hopefully you got your free cup of Caribou coffee. Ryberg will slice this one into the gap, into left field, and that is a base hit here to start the inning. And he will ground
That's an out.
into the double play. So Stephen Nyling grounds into the double play. Thought he could get up on that one, but
Number 22.
all for naught. Here comes Nehemiah Rosu. So the double play in this one comes in the top of the 8th inning. Just a good play by Doolittle. So here is Nehemiah Rosu. You can see on the pitch track, 3 pitches, all change-ups. Last time up. We'll foul one away. Nehemiah Rosu will take an inside fastball. He strikes out to end the 8th inning. So we get a couple hits. But ground out into the double play, and Doolittle gets out of the inning. Top of the 9th coming up, 6-5. Here's Marcus Semien.
Leading off with the
Last
Athletics.
chance, and we're going to get
Shortstop.
Glenn
Marcus
Perkins in here to hopefully
Semien.
get the save. He's 5 for 5 this year. He gets a standing ovation here from the fans. 4 1/3 innings pitch. It's really loud in here. 3 strikeouts, surrendering a minimal average here. Earned run average and average to the batter. So here we go. 2 fastballs and a slider in his repertoire.
Ball 1.
High fastball taken, ball 1. Semien versus Perkins, 1 for 6, 4 strikeouts. In this out, Nyland. Gonzalez, out number 1. Ooh, thought about going around, but he did. Slider, 1 and 2 to Davis. Here in the 9th inning. Oh my goodness, out number 2 on the swing and a miss. 6-5 Twins, top of the 9th, 2 outs. Mark Hanna, who has not done too much today, is up. Fastball in there, strike 1. He's not wasting any pitches here. Throwing them all in the strike zone at different speeds, different...
That's a ball.
Ooh, just missing the slider. Different speeds, different pitches here. And that goes for a base hit as soon as I said it. I am not sure what I'm trying to say here. Ooh, just missing. It's a full count now. Come on, Perkins, get rid of this guy as Healy's on deck. And he swings on the fastball outside of the zone. Game over. Twins win. 6-5 here in just the 2nd game at Target Field so far this year. Boucher's. And there's the swim. And the awkward high five. So the outfielders enjoying that one, as so are the fans here as we climb to 11 and 17 on the season. Now 8 games out of the lead. We'll see what happens here, though, as the rest of the division had games today. Winning pitcher is Buddy Boucher. Climbs to 1-1. Hendricks will take the loss. And Perkins comes in the 9th inning, gets the saves, only allowing 1 hit. His 6th of the season. 14 hits on the day. Here we go with the final line score.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional
And
light
thank
rail
you
trains
so
of
much,
the Hiawatha
everybody.
Line and Central Corridor are available.
I
at
do
the
hope that
Target Field station located beyond right field on
free
3rd
cup of
Avenue.
caribou made up for the game not being at the Metrodome. Anyway, the Twins, 14 hits, 6 runs. The Athletics, 13 hits, 5 runs. As Justin Lewis is your player of the game for the Minnesota Twins. He went 2 for 4 with a home run, a double, scored 3 RBIs and 2 runs. Luis Gonzalez, in his first game back from injury, went 3 for 4 with 2 doubles. Of course, he was part of the big home run inning there in the 7th to put us ahead of the Athletics. I almost keep saying the Royals. And then Buddy Boucher's came in the 8th inning, shut out. And you know the rest with Glenn Perkins getting the save. Other mentionables, Smeagol Axberg, 4 for 4, 3 RBIs. And then Tevin Fair, 1 for 4, scored a run. I know there was a couple other batters that had better days than Tevin Fair. They're just not being mentioned for whatever reason. Winning pitcher goes to Buddy Bouchers. He pitched 2 innings with 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. The save goes to Glenn Perkins. His 6 in 6 chances. His average will go up because of the hit surrendered, but you gotta love Glenn Perkins coming in there at the end of the game. Ryan Healy, 2 for 4 with a double, scored a run. Rajay Davis, 2 for 5, scored a run with a double. Mark Hanna, 2 for 4 with a double, RBI. Lots of doubles for the Oakland Athletics today. Trevor Plouffe, 2 for 4, RBI in his game back at Target Field. Losing pitcher, Liam Hendricks, he falls 0-3. Innings pitched, 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. Of course, gave up the home run, and then no walks, no strikeouts. We're going to get you back to the main screen where we will preview the series against Boston coming up. Twins take 2 from Oakland here on the SSN. And we're back here on the main screen. We will learn our fate as Boston loses their last game to the Orioles. 9-1. Boston now 14-15, coming home, or coming to the Twins' home, is the Metrodome. Now 6 games below 500 now. We get our 11th win of the season in Target Field, no less. Looking ahead at the calendar, after this series with Boston wraps up, we will go to Chicago. Then we will go to Cleveland. Then we'll have a 3-game series at home against Colorado. Eduardo Rodriguez will take on Irvin Santana. Irvin Santana looking to go 500 with his 3rd win of the season, 5.13 ERA. And Eduardo looking for his 1st win of the season, 0-1, 5.90. After Irvin Santana, it will go back to Kyle Gibson. And then, of course, Todd Schmidt, Nathan Reichert. So we will see Nathan Reichert in the first game of the White Sox series in Chicago. So we have a 3-game series against Boston here at the Metrodome. We'll face Chris Sale, David Price, and Eduardo Rodriguez in that time. Let's see. There we go. 11 wins. We are 8.5 games back. Just 3 games away from the White Sox. So if we win these 3, or at least take 2, and Chicago does their thing and loses a couple, and we sweep Chicago, we could be sole owners of 3rd place here. Or if Detroit keeps losing, guess what? We could even get up there into 2nd place. But so far, we're just going to take it a game at a time here. Twins 11-17 on the season. Royals lost their last game 10-18 here. So, what a game that was. This has been Randy Replay. Once again, your Minnesota Twins victorious over the Oakland Athletics 6-5 in Target Field. We are 1-1 at Target Field now this season, as the roof blower goes out earlier in the season. Had to play a game there, and we played a game there due to scheduling conflicts in this one. So, yeah, I will see you in the next one. This has been Randy Replay here for the SSN, signing off.